Good afternoon, the Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, our legal department, co-comments and reviewers campaign is solution live from 93 Arena Avenue, Ikeja, for presenting before you an update and a final conclusion on the case reported by Ms. Ranti Oseni against Mrs. Ajai Oyedamola, if I pronounce the name properly. This case has been on since 2020. It's a case of landed property where we have a resolution and the parties agreed that the complainant is to compensate the defendant with the sum of 1,500,000 at the end of 2020. But unfortunately, no payment was made throughout 2020, 2021 till 2022. The total sum of expenses calculated then was 3,945,700 naira expended on the property erected and built by the principal or the proprietor of the school, Mrs. Ajai. It has been on and we have so many resolutions again and again and again until the 12th night 2022. Both parties have come to an agreement and the tenant has agreed to vacate the building if she is given the sum of 1.5 million naira and the landlady, which is the supposed Ranti Oseni, agreed to pay the money come November ending 2020. Then the tenants agreed to vacate said property latest December 2020 and the both parties were asked to sign undertaking. The tenant was compelled to pay part of the light bill, which is the sum of 50,000 naira only. From attached is their written and signed agreement. Between 12th September until from 2020 till 2022 this year, no response, no commitment of any kind from the complainant, Ms. Ranti Oseni, till 29th of September 2022. One of the lawyer appeared in our office and he said money 1.5 million naira is ready and they are to deduct the sum of 50,000 naira out of the money. Then 1.450 will be given to Mrs. Ajai right in our office and she will be given dates when to vacate the premises. The parties also reached another compromise and an agreement in our office here, same date to 29th of September 2022, and the sum of 1,450,000 was acknowledged by the office, which is on the 29th of September this year. The defendant, Mrs. Ajay, undertook to vacate the place December and on 21st of December 2022, which the defendant lawyer agreed and they both signed and an agreement and they left. From this office, of course, to make it mandatory that an inspection will be conducted by one of the staff of this office before the state money will be given to Mrs. Ajayi, where the staff visited the new site provided by Mr. Ajay on the 30th of September 2022, where our staff went there to inspect this place, this land, and this is the place she have bought so far for her new uh, school erection. 4th of October, we made 95% of the payment to her, which she was not able, because of the network, she was not able to acknowledge the money. And right in our office, the total money have been given to her, which she's supposed to confirm here today. And for those of you that watched this very case last, when we had the practice in our office, I think few days after the agreed inspection was done, money was given to Mrs. Ajai to ensure she complied and meet up with her mandate of 31st of December. The lawyer came up again, making demands of the money, where I called the parties that he can do that from Mrs. Ajay, who said she have invested in the new properties when she purchased, to enable her meet up with her agreement she wrote in her office. Surprisingly, you know, we stand for justice, and I don't think I will allow my integrity to be dent by anybody or rubbish by any person on this earth. I'm just too precious to, and my integrity is just too precious to me to allow anybody to do it. You cannot believe that because I did not comply with the complainant, who agreed in this office since 2020 to transfer the sum of 1.5 million naira. In fact, I even on my own regretted even concluded this case just like that. But we did that because of peaceful sake. Otherwise, I would have encouraged the the defendant to go to court, because she spent a lot, a lot. When I mean a lot, she was given 1,450,000, then she spent over 80 million in that place, compared to today's exchange and all that expenses that people are. I was surprised this lady, after their lawyer left our office, she came to my dem and wrote a very lengthy messages insulting her father, her mother, laying curses on her late parents, because not my late parents, because my parents are very precious and unique to me. So I can't curse any person except you. By virtue of your upbringing, you have no respect for elders, and you begin to mention my lovely parents, whether late or alive, then I want to place you where you belong. She was not happy. They just wanted us by all means to truncate this case, to frustrate this young woman after spending a lot, and the property by virtue of right does not belong to them, belongs to their stepmother, based on what we have heard and everything. Let me not just go, because her text is not really important to me. But I have Mrs. Ajayi in the house, which will tell us how far, and if she's still standing on her ground on vacating the place this December 2022, because of course we're closing the case file today as it stands. And the last time, that was a few days ago, if I'm not mistaken, last week or thereabout, I sent our staff again to go to the news site and check the progress of the news site, which he reported back that there is positive progress in the news site. And while he went to the school, the existing school, to visit this young principal, they met the lawyer there again. But nevertheless, as much as they want to be visiting the land, without tampering with any of her properties which they signed in our office that she will be uh, going away with, we're fine with that. If they visit the office, even if they are sleeping in that premises, provided they did not encroach or tamper with her rights, we still don't have any problem with that. But all we know, we just want to hear how far she have gone, and we'll be closing the case file today. All right, back to Mrs. Ajay. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Yeah, thank
Thank you. How far have you gone with your new site and all that?
With the money given to me, I've been able to put up the little, dig the ground and put up some blocks there because I'll be erecting it just in a modern way to fit in this modern education. And very soon, when the school vacates, I'll be removing all the planks and the windows and the PVCs and the rest of it in order to make up.
Okay, and you are very sure that you meet up your mandate?
Yes, ma'am. I
That is the
will.
first.
31st of
Okay.
November.
So you provide your account number so that we will balance up the 50,000 remaining.
All right, ma'am.
Yeah. First bank, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Madam Ezekiel, how are you doing? Facebook user. Bring Madam Zedi so let her confirm the payment. This poor my K. Na so I do. They don't insult my enemy too much on this very matter. But no problem. I'm happy making the right person to be happy. That is it. You can insult me, but insult don't come to my body. If it comes, I'll dust it as I'm as soon as the insult doesn't come, I'll just wake up, take my bath, put on my sweet clothes and my perfume, make myself elegant, feel happy, feel fancy, and move on. So if I not tell you I was insulted, including my beautiful late mom, over this case, you will not believe. But I thank God for life. That is journey and challenges for serving humanity.
Okay.
Let's why they say transactions is like let me be answering reading my comment while I wait for the alert.
Okay, that's gone as well.
And she have collected her major money. This one is just 50,000 today. No, here it's reach successful, but you know it's interbank, so it will take little time. All right, happy new month to everyone. I hope you remember this month is my birthday. Don't play with me, don't joke, don't just try me, and don't tell me you did
It's
not
my
hear me.
birthday too.
Uh-huh. So 19th November is loading, 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 loading from left and right. And if you are my birthday mate, ensure you send your message and let us plan how we celebrate it. Okay? Good afternoon. My amiable president, how are you? I'm fine, Brother Chukwu. Good to see you through. Living material is legally increasing. Yeah, that is it. Say this case again, you dey try, president, you dey try. Now this case, so 2020, even the judge, even the magistrate that will handle this case in 2020 was dey try. Okay? That is the problem of all these charge and bail lawyers. That guy is selfish and self-centered and disappointed in both the complainant and her lawyer. Facebook user, I hope we are not going to be, what is the name of this guy that is entering people's apartments and releasing this lover. Facebook user, I hope you are not this lover. Italy. Okay, you're welcome. What is going on? I think this is the reason why we always prefer to withdraw cash. I hope this alert will not go to Afghanistan before coming to Nigeria. Let me try this one. The dress take okay. Facebook user. I hope you are. How did Facebook even allow you to build to use this name to open a Facebook account? Facebook user. I hope you are not gist lover. Thank you, Magdalene. The few of you, DNA test result is loading. So is that the right? Congratulations. Yeah. Okay, she just confirmed her balance right now. So let's move on to the other person if she has acknowledged her. Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you, ma. I think I just hope your site is close to where we'll be sending our rescue children to, and you'll give us discount
I
for
am
those
very
kids.
very
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma.
And my birthday is on the 16th. No wonder you were
Nobody is
fighting
one
tooth and nail for me.
Imagine. I
Nobody
need
is
see my own is 19.
And mine is 19.
Then that man said,
Yeah,
she said, go, 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 go.
I'm telling you the truth.
He said,
When is
no,
December?
I hope you are not sick.
Why is
What
December?
are you doing here? I say, oh, no, 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 we are not going to court.
No wonder.
We are not going to court. We
My
just stopped to see the place. I said, better see the place I'm going to.
let that go to court. The court is for a human being, it's not for goat and dog. You only have good case for you to present it, but you cannot just go to court.
Madam, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Let me try her this thing again. Let me, because they have not shown me debits.
Okay, that woman leave there.
They have not shown me debit from the other, even this one. She have gotten a lot, but they have not, I've not seen debit on my, on this SMS. But they say successful here. Let's wait.
I want to buy water.
So this Madam's smile is priceless, so happy. Really. That's nice. It's good to make people happy. But joy like a river, joy like a river, joy like a river in my soul. I have a joy like a river, joy like a river, joy like a river in my soul. Yes, 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 yes. I'll be back in a moment.